The leader of the biggest mafia in Russia, Luka, has been murdered, and his father Edward was previously in charge of all this. But in order to have a quieter life with his partner, he decided to leave the job to his firstborn. Upon learning of such unfortunate news, he decides to take action against what happened, getting back into the world of drug trafficking, hiring the best detectives in the country, and having the army on his side. Months pass without knowing anything about the culprit or culprits of the death of his son, and Edward decides to take action on the matter. He begins to investigate the whereabouts of his son and the thugs. But everything changes, creates when the close of the culprit gave to a certain person who apparently had an affair with Luca. He begins to investigate this person in more depth and know his previous close match. But what he fails to understand is why. Why will a person who was romantically involved with his son do something so cruel to him? Did his son do something worse to this person to make him kill him? But Edward realizes that he should never have gotten involved in this case, because this person is a ghost for anything he does. Being a serial killer these days is something quite serious, but the government will not take it seriously, and even less knowing that his son was a big mobster. Edward didn't know it, but he was being followed and spied on. He felt like someone was watching him, but when he turned around he didn't see anyone. So much mystery, so many sleepless nights, worried a lot of his life a lot, but he couldn't do anything. He was afraid that if he fell asleep, something worse would happen. And just as he thought, one night he fell asleep, since his partner told him, and his house was set on fire in the early hours of the morning. Yet another death, the real culprit was never known. The reasons were never known, but still nobody was surprised, because the owner of the biggest cartel in his country, people let it happen. He died holding hands with his husband. It was what everyone was talking about for years. Edward Valencia, married to a man, leader of the biggest mafia in Russia, dies burned alive. His soul wanders through the ancient house that the government kept, wanders all over the place, sharing the name of Luca and a certain Elisa, who apparently was the culprit of both